Hello guys, I hope you all are doing good. I am Vaishali Khan and we are discussing the digital circuits. Today in this video we are going to see how NOR gate can be acting as a universal gate. Universal gate is a gate with the help of which I can make any digital circuit. Right, so we are going to see how we can make all of the other gates with the help of NOR gate. We are going to see first how NOT gate can be made with the help of NOR gate, then how OR gate can be made with the help of NOR gate, then AND gate, NAND gate, XOR gate and XNOR gate. So we are going to see how these 6 gates can be made with the help of the NOR gate. So thus I can say the NOR gate can be acting as a universal gate. So let's first discuss about the NOT gate, right? So now we all know what is a NOT gate. What is a NOT gate? It is represented like this. This is the representation of the NOT gate. It is the simplest gate having one input A and the output will be A bar. Right? So this is the simple representation of the NOT gate. Right? Now I have a NOR gate. Right? So here in the NOR gate I have two input A and B. Right, so here I have a circle. This is the representation of the NOR gate, and what is the output? Output is A plus B whole bar. This is a representation of the NOR gate. Now I have to make the NOT gate using the NOR gate. So what I am going to do, I am going to take a NOR gate, right? So let's first take a NOR gate. This is my NOR gate. What I have done now, I have taken one input. I have only one input in the NOT gate. What I am going to do, I am going to now take the second input also as the first input. Now I am going to short the second input as the first input only. So now here the first input is A, the second input is also A. What is the output? Output is A plus A bar. What is A plus A? A plus A is A only, which is A bar. So thus I can say I am getting the output as A bar when the input was A. So this is how the NOR gate can be acting like a NOT gate. The second case is a OR gate. Right, what is the OR gate? The output of the OR gate is A plus B. So this is the output that is desirable. Right, what is the output of NOR gate? A plus B bar. So what I can do, I can take a NOR gate, I will get A plus B bar, and here I have two input as A and B. Right, then what I can do, I can connect a NOT gate over here and I will get A plus B double complement. What is the double complement of any variable? It is the same variable. So I will get A plus B. Now I know this is my NOR gate and I know how to make a NOT gate using the NOR gate. So now let's make the OR gate using the NOR gates only. So here I have A, B. Right, so now it is going to a NOR gate. So here I will get A plus B bar. Right, now I have to make a NOT gate. So this is a representation of the NOT gate. So let's make a NOT gate using the NOR gate. Right. So here I will be getting A plus B double complement is equal to A plus B. This is how I can make the OR gate using the NOR gate. It was really simple. Coming to the next kind of gate, that is my AND gate. Right. So now AND gate is based upon the double complement. So if I want AB, right, as the output in the AND gate, AB is equal to Y. Right. So I can write it like this, Y is equal to AB. If I take the double complement of AB, right, I can now simplify it using the De Morgan's law. So now here, if I just see AB complement, so if I use the De Morgan's law in the AB complement, we will be having A complement plus B complement whole complement. Right, so now I know if I take A complement as X and B complement as Y. So now let's put X and Y over here. So I will get X plus Y whole complement. Right, so this can be represented as X plus Y whole complement. X plus Y whole complement is my NOR operation, right? So now what I can do, I can use the NOR gate to get this output, and if I take A bar and B bar with the help of NOR gate, so now that time I will get the AND operation. So now here let's suppose we have X, we have Y. If I am sending it to the NOR gate, I will get A plus A into B. That is the AND operation. I am getting A into B. What is X? X is my A bar. So now I know how to find out the A complement. For that I will take A. I am going to send it to the inverter NOR gate. This is my inverter NOR gate. So here I will get A bar. Similarly, Y is my B bar. So I am going to take B. I am going to send it to inverter NOR gate. So over here I will get B bar. So now I got A bar which is equal to X. I got B bar which is equal to Y. So I have to send it to the NOR gate. This is how I will get A into B, right? So now I hope you understood this thing. So you can take the double complement and you can simplify, and with the help of the simplified output you can design the AND gate using the NOR gate, right? So now coming to the NAND gate. So NAND gate. Now in the NAND gate we have the output as A, B complement. This is my Y. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take an AND gate, right? So this is my AND gate. The two inputs are A and B, and if I take inverter over here, I will get AB bar, right? This is my AB. So this is how I have to design the NAND gate. I know how to design the AND gate, right? So AND gate I just have designed using the NOR gate. So I will be having A, which is going to a inverter NOR gate, right? Then I will be having B, which is again going to a inverter NOR gate, right? So now these two will be going to a NOR gate, right? So this is how here I will be getting AB, right? I have to send now this AB to the inverter. So now I will again use a NOR gate and I will get AB bar. So this is how I can make the NAND gate using the NOR gates only. So here you can see for the designing of NOT gate using the NOR gate, I just require one NOR gate, right? So here I just require one NOR gate. For the OR gate I require two NOR gate, right? So here I require two NOR gates. For the designing of AND gate using the NOR gate, here I have 1, 2, 3 NOR gate. For the designing of NAND gate using the NOR gate, here you can see I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 NOR gates, right? Now coming to the XNOR gate. So first of all I am going to show you how XNOR gate can be made. So here we have A is sent to the inverter. So for the inverter I will be using the NOR gate, right? So over this NOR gate is sent to one more NOR gate, right? So I will be making it again, right? Now here I will be taking B. B is directly going to this NOR gate. So what I am going to get over here, this is A bar, right? This is B. So I am going to get A bar plus B whole bar, right? Similarly I can take over here A. I can send this A to the NOR gate. I can take the B over here and I can send it to a NOR gate and I will get the B bar over here. This is my A, this is my B bar. So over here I will get A plus B bar whole bar. Now you are going to send these two to one more NOR gate. So now what you are going to get over here, you are going to get A bar plus B whole bar plus A plus B bar whole bar into whole complement. So now let's simplify this. If this is equal to XNOR output or not, let's check it out. So we have A bar plus B bar. Now it is added with A plus B bar, whole bar, whole bar, right? So now we are going to apply the De Morgan's law, right? So here we have plus, it will be converting into multiplication. So here we will be having A bar plus B whole bar multiplied with A plus B bar, whole bar, double complement of any variable. So if I have variable, if I take the double complement, it is going to give me the variable itself. So now you can see, now I can get the variable itself. So I will be having A bar plus B multiplied with A plus B bar. Now let's open it. So I will be getting A bar A plus A bar B bar plus AB plus B bar. I know a variable and its complement, when they are multiplied, I am going to get 0, and 0 plus any variable is that variable only. So I am going to get A bar B bar plus AB, which is my A XNOR B. Right, so I hope you understood how I have calculated the A XNOR B, right, using these functions. So now I have made the XNOR gate using the NOR gates only. How many NOR gates I have used? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I have used the 5 NOR gates. Right, now coming to the XOR gate. So I know XOR gate is represented like this. So this is the XOR gate. Here we have A and B and the output is Y. And I know the relation between the XNOR gate and the XOR gate. So if I have an XNOR gate, right, so this is my XNOR gate A and B. If I put it through an inverter, I will get the XOR gate. So here I will get A, B XORed, right? So this is equal to this. We already have designed the XNOR gate. We have to connect it to the inverter. So now I know how to make the inverter using the NOR gate. So now let's make it. So we will be having A, which is connected to a NOR gate. Here I will get A bar, which is connected to a NOR gate, right? Here I will get A bar plus B whole bar. Here I am connecting it to B. Similarly, I have A, which is connected to the NOR gate, right? And here we will be having B, which is connected to again a NOR gate. Right, so here I will get B bar and this is A. So what I am going to get over here, A plus B bar whole bar. These two are sent to the NOR gate. Right, so here I will get A XNOR B. Right, now I have to send it to a NOT gate. NOT gate I can make using the NOR gate. So here I will get A XOR B. So I hope you remember this equation, that A XOR B is equal to A XNOR B complement. So I have already derived this in the last class also. If you have doubt in this, how this came, you can go to the previous class and you can see that how this came. And here you can see, for the designing of the XNOR gate using the NOR gate, I require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 NOR gates, right? So I hope you understood all of the types of gates, how I can make all of the types of gates using the NOR gate. I hope if you have any doubt, you are going to put the doubt in the comment, you are going to interact with me, and you are going to like the video, subscribe the channel if you really like the content provided by me. So now you can go to our mobile application also and you can get the notes of this class as well. I hope you will meet me soon in the next class. Bye bye.